नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू वीनस एस्ट्रो। वीनस एस्ट्रो में आपका स्वागत है। टुडे इज गोइंग टू बी द लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ आवर सेवंथ लॉर्ड प्लेसमेंट सीरीज, and we are going to conclude it with the seventh lord's placement in 10th, 11th, 12th houses. Humble request, if you have not watched the first video, seventh house and planets in seventh house placement of the planets in seventh house, please go and watch the first video to have that concept in mind, and then you come and watch this video. That will make more sense and you will be able to understand it. Tomorrow we are meeting in Delhi, so hopefully tomorrow there won't be any video, but if we are able to record, we'll share what kind of discussion that we are going to have. So I'll be sharing that. Let me share my screen to quickly go through 10, 11, 12 houses. Seventh lord in 10th house. Again, if you look at, I talked about the kendras. If you have watched, if you're just watching first time for your placement, I need to explain that Lord has gone fourth places away from itself and having Argala seventh house. What does it mean? Your spouse is day and night thinking about or trying to influence or intervene in the matter of relationship. Obviously, he or she is part of the relationship, but every day and night, the thing that which is going on is relationship. How it can be possible if you have to analyze that? See, this is your spouse, this is spouse's mother. There could be chances that your spouse is continuously talking to your mother-in-law, and the discussion is all about relationship. This is going well, this is not going well, blah, blah, blah. This is good placement from business standpoint, but for relationship, this is challenging. See, anytime when you look at 4 and 10, these are very karmic placement. Person have a tendency to try to influence the 4th or 10th from itself. Now, if you look at Lagna is there, this is the 10th. Virodhargala is there. Now, what does it mean? The person has also interest in Lagna, in matters of yours. What are you doing? Where are you? And if it is because it's a 10th house of yours, even you will be in office, your spouse will be calling, what are you doing? Whom you are meeting? What all things? What are the normal questions? And you might get pissed off. See, Saturn going, making sure that person is workaholic. Even talking to mother-in-law, for example, he or she will take care of all the work that at homes that one has to perform. And this is at work, because for a spouse, at home, for a spouse, workplace is your 4th house. Venus is going and Jupiter is going. Again, Jupiter goes from here and debilitated. And that is the reason I'm talking about communication over phone. Why? Mercury is there. So somebody, your spouse is talking to mother-in-law most of the time, and Jupiter is debilitated. Mind, the knowledge has gone. And either this person will be writing, sitting in a room, or communicating over the phone. Now, the challenge is planet has a tendency to capture or try to capture 7th from itself. That's the interest. You always think that, okay, I should supersede in the relationship. Most of the cases. And forget about the spouse. Let's suppose you are in business, you are meeting with people, because sun is there. Wherever sun goes, sun thinks of, okay, it's only me. So any house, if you make it Lagna, that becomes sun is there. Anyhow, this is noon time, sun is very good. When with this intention, 7th lord will look at 4th house and then try to try to influence the 4th house. And what is 4th house? 4th house is the house of happiness for you. 7th house is the house of happiness for you. And this 7th lord has interest in both the houses along with Lagna. It means one placement of 7th lord in Kendra, if good, going to give you rise like anything. If not good, it will make sure that your life will become tough. And that kind of role this 7th lord will play. Now, this is not only your work, but also if you look at your father, this is 2 places away. That is sustenance. If good, your father will sustain, will have good food and all that. And who will be the medium? Your spouse. They will share good relationship. Anyhow, this is 212. If there is no planet, for example, Lord is sitting there. But they still benefit because 7th Lord has Argala on the 9th also, being second from itself, will share good relationship. Now, many a times, I should not say this, but when we try to figure it out, there are cases where I know that, okay, people are in relationship, somebody is suffering, and then they come and say that, hey, where I should go and look for my partner. Then the placement in different houses can give you clue with the Rashi that where you can suggest. This is office place for this person, this is home place, forming any connection with the 12th house, 11th house, from 7th, I'm saying, 9th house. You can think of who is in the who is at the home. Now, home for 7th lord, not for you. This is work. This is a workplace. So again, how to interpret that? 7th house is your relationship. 7th house is your sex drive. Your sex drive has gone 4 places away at your workplace. Malefic influence forming connection with the 3 and 11 or 12. It shows that you might do something wrong at workplace, and that's not a good practice. Because anything happening at workplace, Saturn is there to punish you like anything. And because sun noon time, everything will be out once the transit is there. For sure, 100%. I posted this on 10th and 11th house related on Facebook, and then one guy reached out to me that this happened. Yes, it will happen because this is Saturn looking at you every time. Here, noon time, any good transit will make sure that everything get open in front of the world, and then you will think what happened, and then you will start deteriorating. This will impact your family. This will impact your wealth. This will impact your health. Everything, because I always say mental health, Mercury here. So anything goes wrong here, Mercury becomes more playful in office. You have to get punished, and 6th house is there, lawful and all those things. Because these are the trine. Once you do bad, 6th will get impacted because of 6, 7, 12th will get activated. 12th shows the jail yoga and all. This shows that court cases and all that. Also from 10th, the 2nd is the sustenance. 6th from 6th, 11th is your court cases and all those things. You won't be able to go in front of the people in the social circle. All those things might happen. And this is the challenge that you need to keep that in mind. Also, this is the Marka place. And Markesh has gone 4 places ahead from itself and into 10th house. Marka, that doesn't mean that the Markesh is going to kill you. How many times Markesh will kill you? This is also indication that Markesh is interested in disturbing things that can give you the pain like dying. So if malefic influence are there, this 7th house, 7th lord, your spouse will do something related to work in such a way that you might feel like, what happened to me? I don't want to live in this world. Some kind of experience. From your mother, this is 7th. Now mother's heart has gone to the Markesh place. This is the Marka house for your mother. Again, this is not a good sign. If there is a malefic influence, heart plus lower abdomen, all those issues that you can identify. If you look at this is the house of longevity for your younger sibling, sorry, younger brother. Yeah, sibling, either some brother or sister. Then in that case, if it is afflicted, this will influence. So how to check? If your work-wise, you are not doing good, there are challenges. And also there are challenges at the home front, because this is afflicted. You can simply predict that your brother or sister, there could be challenges around longevity. And this is not good placement with respect to your first child, because that becomes 6th. This is good placement for job and all, but health-wise gives a lot of challenges to many relatives. Because for your elder, this is 12th. For your first child, this is again 6th place. For your third child, this is 2nd Markesh place. All those, even for your father, Markesh. What is good about it? Good is because it's in a trine of 2, 6, 10. 7th house is also house of business, house of work. So you might do a work which can give you a lot of wealth. You can get a government job and all. Saturn working hard, going there and going and meeting sun in the noon time, so happy. Mercury is there. Obviously, Jupiter is down. That's okay. but you can get government job and all in foreign services and all that. So this is overview of seventh lord in 10th house. Seventh lord into 11th house. This is really good for business. I'm emphasizing one of the best placement of the seventh lord when it comes to business, because it's in trine of 3, 7, and 11. It's all about money. Work hard and get the money. For business, this is one of the best placement. Why? Because 3 is new initiative, 7th is business, and 11th house is house of gain. Also, you can see 7th lord has gone five places away. What does it mean? Gone to access the Puru Punya of itself. Now, you think like this. This is your spouse, Puru Punya of your spouse. The day you got married, that Puru Punya house got activated. You entered into business. Oh my God, this person is making money, lot of money. This is really good because Saturn is going, Venus is going, Jupiter. Doesn't matter who is going in 11th house. 11th house is a place, if there is not retro, combust, affliction, 3 planet looking at the malefics and all. But 11th house, all the planets have desired to give you gain. Why? Because this is a house of Rahu. Rahu will ensure that all the planets, they come and give it to you maximum, so that no need to get into the 12th house, directly jumping into the first house rebirth. Then what is interesting here is this is house of social circle, your social circle. You can see that your spouse is getting involved in the social circle of yours, not his or hers. So that is again interesting because this is good and this is bad too. Good in terms of your spouse is going well with your friend circle and all that. What is bad? Because it is just opposite to the 11th house from 7th. It means 5th of yours. Okay. 5th is house of love affairs. 11th for your spouse is the bed pleaser. Going to the social circle, again, this is a risk. And this is how you need to evaluate. It's not one dictum written somewhere, and if that dictum is not getting applied, result will not come. No, no, no. Positive and negative result, until unless you have practiced, you have learned Parashari and Gemini really well, and Prashna especially, all three I'm saying, all three especially, you won't be able to understand, because just one dictum Saravali, one dictum Sarvat Chintamani or Phala Deepika, no, there is no direct application. See how beautiful it is. One side I'm saying, wow, after marriage, you will get rise in your bhagya, you will get everything, business going well, making a lot of money, your spouse is going well with your friend circle because you are happy. Now your friends are coming at home celebrating and all that. At the same time, 7th Lord is looking at the 11th house from itself. That is the 7th house. So what does it mean? There could be a desire, depending of which planet is this, which all planets are aspecting, desire of bed pleasure. And where that will get fulfilled, because that desire coming from 11th, from 7th house, but from where it will get fulfilled, wherever the lord has gone. Lord has gone to your social circle. You know what can happen. And this is house of Rahu. He will make sure that you achieve everything. You do a lot of mistakes so that no rebirth. This is, let's suppose this is, you are not married, you'll say I'm not married, who cares. See, 7th house is also sex drive. This is your social circle. In trying to mating, this is again a bed pleasure. What are you doing? You know what are you doing? And from there, if you count 10 places, that will come 8th house, house of hidden desires. Why I count 10 places? If Saturn is sitting there, then obviously you will be thinking of all those things. And that's a risk. Now, 7th house is also house of travel, foreign travel. From 12th, this is the 12th. So 12th from 12th, again showing uh, foreign travel. So this connection shows that for business purpose, to make the gains and all, one can travel abroad if it is not afflicted. So this is like multiple things that you can find it out. See here, Saturn going, Venus going, Jupiter going, all good. Only the malefic influence, retro and all should not be there. Otherwise, this person will be also, if everything good, everything is good, what will happen? This person, native, will be very good at giving justice, making sure social justice and all things. Really good at collaborating with people. How your seventh lord will be? Seventh lord will behave like a spouse. Spouse will be busy in hobbies, meeting people, gelling with people. You can say even playful nature. That's good because the way you think of yourself, 5 places away, fifth house. Similarly, you have to think about your spouse because it's a house of analytic, logical, and because sixth from sixth, your lord, seventh lord, is showing that the spouse will have all these characteristics. So good. This is also house of power. This is a house of follower. This is house of authority for seventh house. From there, if you count fifth house, it means Lord has gone to access that through Purva Punya. So no malefic, you can expect that after your marriage, you are going to gain your social circle, you are going to get name and fame, everything, until what I talked about the negative things. Also, if you consider this for example, for your mother, this is the eighth house. This is not good. Longevity. Who has gone? Fourth again. What 4-8 connection? What does it mean? 4-8-12 connection. Even there could be chances of cancer. There could be chances of lower abdomen issues related to. And now planet like Venus sitting there, obviously lower abdomen and all. Even Mercury sitting, kidney and all those things that you can look at. Forming any connection with six, all those things you can easily predict, but not good placement. For your first child, absolutely fantastic. It will show the nature of your nature of the spouse or the relationship, how the relationship will be. Seventh lord will add a kind of uh, change the result based on its placement, like good or bad, with respect to the first like first child spouse. So you can also predict how will be the marriage of my first child, what will happen after that. Obviously you need to also catch hold of 11th lord, but 7th lord will give the indication. If you look at from your father, this is house of courage. Many a times, if 7th lord is afflicted here, you must have seen your like someone's father, they would have lost courage after this uh, their child marriage. So children marriage. So that is one thing. This is siblings. From first sibling, let's suppose younger one. If you look at, this is ninth of rise of Bhagya. So this is a lot of good things. There is nothing bad in 11th house placement until unless it's afflicted. Because Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, any planet goes there will give you the good result. So what is bad in it? The bad is your and your spouse's desire, and especially with respect to the sexual desire, that you need to be very careful about. This is 7th lord in 11th house. 7th lord into 12th house. Is this interesting? Yes, this is also interesting. Why it is interesting? One, foreign travel, showing foreign travel, gone to another house where it's foreign travel. So what does it mean? And I said that for you, this is the 12th house, house of foreign travel. So it shows that after marriage, you might change your location, you might change your country and all that. This is clear-cut indication. Also, it shows that after marriage, you might get hospitalized if it is malefic influence, having malefic influence. Why not? Because this is six from itself, and from you, this is 12th. It's showing that Lord will go six from itself to give the disease, and you will get hospitalized because seventh Lord is also looking at the sixth house from your Lagna. So there are chances that you might get hospitalized. But also at the same time, it is showing, seventh Lord is showing, sitting in the house of Prarabdha from itself, if everything good, that it can bring you the spirituality and all those things. It also shows that your spouse could be working in government services or some kind of services. Let me put it like this, government or private. So this you can evaluate it here. This is also uh, um, house from where you check the partner's entry. Seventh house, marriage, seventh lord sitting there is making sure that you get in the Antardasa transit, you get the partner and then you get married. This is house of donation. All of a sudden, after your marriage, you will feel like donating and all that. Let me start donation. Is there anything that is really bad about? Yes. What is bad? This is your lower abdomen area, and this is hospitalization. I'm giving you clue because if you look at Venus here and Venus get exalted here. So Venus related, if malefic influence are there, Venus related issues could be there. But good for spirituality and afflicted, obviously you will have sleep issues, meditation you need to do. But otherwise for travel, for this is your business house. This is 12th house. What does it showing? You will gain from foreign sources. You will make a lot of money. That is another indication. For relationship, this is the fourth place from your father's house. What does it mean? It shows the house of happiness. If malefic, if afflicted, obviously your father will not be happy. Now you look at list like this. You go to foreign, for example. Is your father happy? Yes, he's happy that you are happy, you are settled somewhere. But at the end of the day, they that person is missing you always. This is how you see. You go and check with your father with this placement or any other placement if you are going to foreign because 12th house is active. You are going there. Is he happy? Yes, he is happy. My son or daughter is doing good. But the real happiness is they always miss. Parents I'm talking about because this is a trine, 4, 8, 12. This also shows that after your marriage, this is going to be the rise of Bhagya for your mother. Even your mother might start traveling to the religious places a lot after your marriage. If this is good, it shows that at work, your sibling will perform really well, younger sibling, and your elder sibling will make a lot of money. But seventh lord placement in 12th house is not that great for progeny. If it is even afflicted by one planet, you need to take care of. Let me explain that. From fifth house, this is the eighth house. So house of the longevity of the progeny. If you count eighth from there, seventh from Bhavat principle, seventh house is eighth from 12th, highest plane of that particular house. It means for the longevity, this should be counted. Now, one longevity house, Lord, has gone to another longevity house, one affliction, and there will be challenges in progeny. Same thing goes with your love affair. This is your love affair. You are in love with someone. From their longevity of the love, from their longevity of the love, one Lord gone to the other place, and all these are related to the longevity of the love. And affliction, sorry, you won't be able to convert that in marriage. Because affliction shows that Lord won't be able to take the good fruits and come back to the its own house. And which one is the own house? Seventh house, house of marriage. So this Lord won't be able to come back with the fruits. And that is the reason it shows that this kind of placement always gives such like problem related to progeny and love affairs. But rest of the things, going abroad and all, diseases I have explained, making money through business, like through foreign connections, in the business and all, that is really good. So this is all about seventh lord into 12th house. We have concluded our series. So let me switch off this. I hope you guys would have enjoyed seventh lord placement in 10th, 11th, 12th. Let's not conclude with this overview. Again and again, I'm telling every video, D9, Tarakarka, Upapada Lagna analysis is really important because relationship is a sensitive issue, sensitive matter, not issue. It is a sensitive matter. Having said that, I enjoyed creating that seventh lord placement series. Going forward, we are going to dig deeper into eighth house, eighth lord, and eighth lord placement because that's really important. People are so scared of eighth house, and I always say, and once you start understanding Jyotish in a different way and the real way, you won't be scared of any of the houses of the graha. It's a matter of aligning yourself with the energy. That's really important because God has made us to make sure that we have the free will, we have the destiny, we understand things. Buddha is there to for the intellect. Surya is there who has immense experience from I don't know how many past lives. Jiva is there to support us. Rahu is there. to give us desire as well as moksha. Looks, when you hear Rahu moksha, one day I'll explain what are the condition when Rahu also thinks of moksha. That's an interesting topic. Okay, I hope you'd have enjoyed. Please like this video, subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed, and let's meet tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Namaskar.